Ryan, do you remember this?
No, this is the first time I ever been. I didn't even, because I look at the maps and stuff and I was like, didn't seem like there's anywhere I could have fallen, but like, yeah, that was it. That's crazy.
Ryan Knight was paralyzed at a Black Lives Matter protest last summer in Tulsa. A new law in his state could make protesting a lot more dangerous.
So I felt like right around here, huh?
You feel like right here?
Damn.
The group had been marching through town with a police escort. The police claimed demonstrators veered off the designated route and onto the highway.
Yeah, actually we came up that street, didn't we? We had to have. Yeah, I don't remember anything. That's crazy.
Videos taken at the protest last year show a chaotic scene. This angle shows some protesters were trying to let the car through before some started attacking it. In the chaos, Knight was knocked over the railing and fell onto the grass beneath the highway.
Next thing I know, I woke up in the hospital with a trach in my throat and I couldn't move my legs or arms or anything. Sit. Good girl. It's okay. Come here.
Oklahoma is one of 11 states offering immunity to drivers who hit protesters with their car. This November, the law goes into effect to protect drivers who unintentionally injure or kill a protester if the driver felt that they were in danger. The law also punishes people found guilty of participating in riots with up to 10 years in prison. A riot in Oklahoma can be any 3 people who use force or threaten to use it. Oklahoma State Senator Shane Jett sponsored the legislation and sees it as a response to the Black Lives Matter movement.
Why did you sign on to this bill, HB 1674?
We had a specific situation where a family was caught in a riot situation where they were feared that their windows would be busted out and that they would be hurt. And so they felt like they needed to escape and didn't feel like they could escape from that situation and they were in danger. And so really the decision was, do we stand up for people who are disrupting? As I believe that you have the right to protest, you have the right to petition the government for redress of grievance, but you don't have the right to terrorize citizens while you do that. And so what we wanted to send a very strong message was law-abiding families in Oklahoma have the right to be safe and have the backing of the legislature, that they do not have to be terrorized in their own car, and they can extract themselves in somewhere where they literally have the right to self-defense.
Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler said in a statement to Vice News that he was concerned about people taking advantage of the law. In Ryan Knight's case, Kunzweiler says he declined to prosecute the driver because existing laws already allowed that driver to protect himself and his family. Senator Kevin Matthews agrees. The new law isn't necessary.
We already have laws that say people shouldn't hurt or harm you, shouldn't hurt or harm your property. I think that a judge can make that decision. It's a shame that we rushed to pass a law to specifically address protesting. But when are we going to make a law that allows us to be transparent with police officers that hurt or harm our children?
From your perspective, was this bill solving a current problem in the state of Oklahoma?
This was a solution looking for a problem that we don't even have.
She got her tongue out. Sort of jazzy-wazzy.
Why do you think that Republicans across the country are introducing bills like this? And what do you think it says about America and where we are as a country right now?
It seems backwards, and I honestly don't know why America is turning this way, but it just proves that there's not a level that they won't go to stop them from feeling uncomfortable.
Will you be back out protesting with BLM again?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's their tactic. You know, they want to scare people to not show up, and you got to show up, you know. I mean, that's what I got to do every day anyway, just wake up and show up, you know. I didn't do that for a while. You know, I do it some days, I don't do it other days, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're not dead. You know, we're still living, so we have to show up and do something, and if you believe in something, you should continue doing it. And if I didn't show up, then I feel that, you know, me being in a chair would be for nothing.